Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Waking Up with Soop and Sugah. Today is April 4th, 2017, and you guys are experiencing episode 50.
Woohoo! Yeah, rock.
Now, because this is a milestone, we're going to be doing Destiny 2 Early Access Beta Code giveaway throughout the show here. So
Nice.
Keep your eyes open in chat, and we'll put out one of the beta codes maybe halfway through the show, maybe one towards the end. And so yeah, guys, obviously Destiny 2, it's around the corner, but it's
real.
Let's not dive into it just yet. Let me introduce my co-hosts first, because I have with me DJJ Gao and Sugah Tits. How you doing, Sugah?
Hey, guys.
How's it going, Gowsy?
Good. Really good.
Really good. All right, guys.
Really
good.
Let's get going here with these strikes. And let's get started with the first segment of the morning, video game news. Now, when it comes to video game news, we're going to talk about Crota, Destiny, because we had good times and we had bad times.
But mainly good times.
But mainly good times. Yeah, I mean, I got the challenge done a whole lot, but yesterday it seemed just physically impossible. I was at it for what seemed like the whole day with different raid groups, and we just could not.
Yeah, I was up till like 2 o'clock in the morning trying to do one.
So now you know how we feel. Let's talk about it, guys, because Crota raid came back. It was the weekly yesterday, so
which was super fun.
all week you got to do it.
Yes.
Came with
All
both
week.
challenges. You got your ornaments, you got your new gear, you got your new guns. I'm
New
rocking this
ornaments.
Abyss Defiant
Wait, what?
right now.
You mean those big spiky
Yeah, me
shoulders
too.
on Gao's shoulders?
I know, just big spiky shoulders on Gao's shoulders.
On Gao's shoulders.
Yeah, check them out, man.
Oh.
Yeah, looking very good there.
Oh.
They are
Hello.
glowing. Go ahead, shoot me. Watch them
Runway,
go away.
runway.
Yeah, when you
Oh.
shoot them, when you shoot you.
No, when enemies shoot.
Enemies
like, not
shoot,
us. We're your allies.
Oh, okay.
We were in a
Oh.
PvP match.
We were in a PvP match.
But yeah, they kind of
They would be
go
going
away
away.
and then they slowly regen back up. But
Very cool.
It's very cool. I think the ornaments are very neato. But I'm not gonna lie, I saved my tokens. My tokens.
Hadokens.
Tokens. Age of Triumph tokens to so I can have them to infuse my Vault of Glass gear because I want those fucking robot limbs.
I saved some too. I only put one on each guy from the Crota raid, and then I saved the rest.
Yeah, I've got like 6 stacked up. So the two challenges for Crota were the Death Singer and Crota himself. Now, before we get to the Death Singer challenge, there's another new part to this raid, which is the bridge. Before, you had to cross the bridge, and you can cheese it. You can cheese the bridge by slicing across, and Bad News was really good at demonstrating that for us. But this time around, you have to build the bridge, and you have to physically get 5 people across in order to initiate the swords. There are relic swords, that come up on the other end of the bridge that you need in order for the knights to come out and the sword bearers, so you can kill them. So you and your buddies can have fun at the other end.
Which is so much fun.
With swords,
Oh,
infinite
that was
swords,
very
just chopping,
cool.
pulling supers. It was very awesome.
Oh, yes.
Like, I can't tell you how
I
much
get
fun we had.
sad if, like, for some reason I'm, like, not a part of it.
Right.
I maybe die.
You die.
Like,
I
I'm
died.
mad.
Yeah,
I'm like,
first
wipe,
time around, I
guys.
died.
Wipe. Come on, I'm not there. I'm not going to be there.
I was like, what?
So fun.
But it was unbelievably fun. And because the first time we were running around, I was supposed to be the 6th one across, and Sugah was 5. But I had died, so Sugah just took 5, and she went across. And we didn't realize that after 5 people come across, the bridge locks. So, like, the second time around, someone got off their plates, and we were, like, hassling them hard.
I was like, what are you doing?
Why get
Sugah
back
got
on your plates?
so mad. I was like, way to not be a team player. I was like, our whole fucking team isn't across.
Like, so...
Because, you know, this is what happens when you don't share information.
But yeah, it turns out the plates lock after 5 swords. So the 6th person doesn't have to worry about a sword bearer. They can just...
Run
There's
across.
actually a sword that comes up on the other end. So they can grab a sword and run across with a sword, so they already have a sword in hand when they come across. So that is a really fun way they changed up that Crota raid. And
Yeah,
it made it a lot more fun. Like, I'm not
So
gonna lie.
much fun.
So much more fun. So you get through the bridge, you do your Death Singer, right? Well, you kill your Shriekers first. But you kill your Shriekers, you try to go for your loot. Oh, no. And then you get to the Death Singer. Now, the Death Singer challenge is... At first, we thought we just had to kill the ogres. But, so you have to go in, respectively, left side and right. Pull your wizards out. Once your wizards come out, you kill your wizards. Okay? Kill your wizards, kill your ads. And then you kill a Shrieker, because the Shrieker opens up after you kill the wizard. It won't open up beforehand. Your Shrieker opens up, you shoot your Shrieker, you have to wait for the Shrieker stuff to clear out. Yeah, coming for you guys. You have to wait for the Shrieker stuff to clear out before you can go in there. Otherwise, it's going to blast you, you're going to die, it's going to be terrible. Just terrible.
Just terrible.
So, once the Shrieker stuff is cleared, we call it Shrieker shit, designated Shrieker shit.
That's what it is.
Once it's cleared, you run in, and you don't want to kill the Death Singer herself. What you want to do is you want to kill the 2 knights and the 6 thralls that are in there.
You want to kill everything.
Kill everything in there as quick as possible.
Yeah, usually it's better to once that Shrieker goes down, you wait for that Shrieker shit to go by. You wipe out the thralls right away, then you run in.
And then you run in, you kill the knights, you kill everything in there, and then she shrieks. Like the Death Singer shrieks. She doesn't start singing yet, if you did it quick. She just shrieks. Now, after she shrieks... Morning, Reef. After she shrieks, she'll pull more ads outside. She'll pull 3 ogres, 6 knights, 3 on each tower, on the left tower, on the right tower, and then she'll put 6 acolytes. You have to wipe everything on the outside, get a sword bearer to come out once everything is dead, and it comes out of that middle door where the sword bearer comes out for Crota.
And don't forget the tower knights.
Well, yeah, I mentioned those.
Okay.
And then you kill the sword bearer, you take his sword, you run up to the Death Singer, and then you slam the Death Singer once. It's a 1-hit kill. And boom. You've done the Death Singer's challenge. That's if you've done it before her song is over. Very satisfying. I've done it maybe 7 times this whole week.
This whole week, yeah.
I think I've definitely done that one. I want to say more successfully than the Crota one. I think I've done Death Singers successfully like 7 times. I've done Crota successfully like maybe like 5 or 6.
4.
Maybe 5. Maybe 5. Definitely not 4.
I did Death Singer. Well, yeah, we did it a couple times, but I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning trying to finish it on my Hunter.
Okay.
That was the last thing I needed to accomplish.
Okay, the only thing I needed was on my Warlock, because I'd done it so many times on
the Hunter.
I did it twice on my Titan and 3 times on my Hunter, I feel like.
Yeah, because we would need those characters. Like, a Hunter would very much come in handy for Oversoul.
Celestial Nighthawk for the Oversoul.
The Celestial Nighthawk.
So before we get into the deets, though, let's tell them about the challenge. So you have to pick up your sword, and you have to. The same person can't hit Crota twice with the sword. You guys have to basically take a turn with the sword hitting Crota. You can get this done in 3 swords, 3 different people, but you have to be really good. And also, after Crota gets hit, an Oversoul comes out. So you can either decide to, hit Crota, hit Oversoul, hit Crota, and then hit Oversoul again. But by that time, the sword disappears, your sword bearer can't get a hit in, the Oversoul kind of takes your time away. So what we've done is, and what most people are doing, is you hit Crota, he kneels, you let your sword dude go and take care of Crota a little bit, and then when Crota stands back up, you wait, you hit Crota with rockets a second time, you forget about the Oversoul, like you ignore that, you hit Crota a second time, then once the sword guy is chopping him up, that's when you hit Oversoul. Once the sword guy is chopping Crota up for that second time, that's when you want to hit that Oversoul. That way you only have to deal with 1 Oversoul.
But don't hit it too early, or you'll deal with 2 Oversouls.
Well, if you kill it too early, you'll have to deal with 2 Oversouls. How do you kill it too early? Hunters with Celestial Nighthawk. All right, they have to take their time and wait before they shoot that oversoul.
Know when the color. It's all about the color.
Yeah, you have to watch the color of the oversoul. Unfortunately,
it goes like it appears and it's this like green and white color, and then it slowly starts turning this like white milky color, and before you know it, you'll start to see it like turn brown, and then from brown it turns into red, and then the whole thing becomes enraged and inflamed, and by that time it's too late.
So you kind of want to get in that brown area.
No, you gotta get a little bit before brown.
A little before brown?
Like white, you want to get it right at the very end of white, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, you see like a hint of brown, and it's like, bad. Because if it turns too much brown, too late. He's very touchy, Crota. He is.
Very
Same
touchy.
way he gets enraged if you hit him too hard. Like,
Yeah.
he's a touchy little man.
So, yeah.
I'm putting in the ghost.
Go ahead.
Do it up.
So yeah, and then it could be done in 3 swords. It could be done in 2 swords with a Weapons of Light bubble, which I did once and felt really good. Weapons of Light, chopped Crota up, got him to the T.
Chop, chop.
Chop, chop. And then the second person came up, chop, chop. It was over. We didn't even do ogres.
Chop, chop.
It was the best Crota raid ever. 2 swords, no ogres. Felt really fucking good.
Really God.
I hate pigs. Nightbot is on that. That's funny. I hate pigs. Stop spamming. Caps. Ignore Nightbot, Reef. Don't worry about it. So yeah. So you get it done in 3 swords. You have to watch his health. I think the key is Crota's health. If it's not a dude, it's Nightbot. It's a bot I set up for chat. Don't worry about it, Reef. So you take out the sword bearer. You get 3 swipes at Crota. Okay. You just have to watch his health, because ideally you want the first person to bring Crota's health down to the comma, like Crota, son of Oryx, somewhere between the comma and the S. And then you want the second person to bring it down to between the R and the O. That way when the third person goes in to hit Crota with that sword, all he or she has to do is enrage him on the first sword and then kill him on the second sword. So it works out well. It's really nice. Like, you really have to work as a team for this one. Like, it's really nice. They did it together. They put it together really nicely, and it's made Crota a lot better. I don't know about you guys. Crota wasn't exactly my favorite raid, and I haven't done the other raids yet with the changes, but I'm liking Crota a lot.
Yes, me too. I mean, I really liked it anyway, so, but yeah, I like it a lot.
So guys, we did Crota. This week is Atheon, and it came with reset, which is great. We don't have to wait till noon for it to drop.
Yeah, I got a message from Doug saying that the challenge doesn't look too challenging.
Too challenging. So yeah, so for the first one, you can't let the Templar teleport. That's what I've been hearing. And for Atheon, I don't know what the challenge is for Atheon yet, but we're definitely, Axet's gonna get in there. We're gonna sink our teeth into it, and we're gonna see what's up. But how do you guys like the other changes? Sugah loved the Nightfalls, right?
Oh my God, so much!
Oh yeah,
those Mayhem Nightfalls.
Oh my God, I wanted to do all of them. Unfortunately, I was not, and not everyone was on board with this. But I was like, let's do a Nightfall. Let's do another Nightfall. I'm like, why does it even matter, guys? Just pull your super. I don't understand why you're not pulling your super. My whole life, my whole Nightfalls.
So
people would be like, oh man, guys are so. I'm like, well, pull your super then. Come on, pull your super. I was like, you should have super right now. Pull it. Bicho. He was like, I gotta save it. I'm like, it'll be back by the time you want
dude,
it.
It's gonna be back in like 10 seconds.
I'd get mad at anyone who wouldn't pull their super. I was like, come on. Shit was so great.
So, it was fun. It was absolutely fun.
It was so much fun.
Unfortunately, we won't get it. Yeah, we won't get it for another month.
That's why. See, I wanted to do it so many times. All the time.
Well, come August, you'll be able to do it every week. until Destiny 2 comes out.
OMG.
You're gonna have a lot of fun. And then by that time, all the raids will be out and they'll be done, so people will be, I think, a little more interested in maybe running some fun Nightfalls than they would be in running raids. But, guys, we've talked plenty about Destiny 1. Let's dive into Destiny 2. Because... Number 2. Because you guys can pre-order Destiny 2 now. Alright, and if you pre-order at GameStop, you got your Cades. Ship. You got your Cades, and guys, a lot of people didn't get their Cades. That's not a smoke pellet. There were a couple people in accident that didn't get their Cades. People in the UK get their Cade 6s as they pick up their order, their copy of Destiny. Like, they don't get it at pre-order. Where we in the US, we get it at pre-order. Now, I think GameStop made a little bit of a mistake there by like giving this out at pre-order and not at pickup. But that being said,
that's GameStop. I mean, come on, we know this.
That being said, the UK also has the option between Cade 6 or Lord Saladin as a little figure, which I think is bad news. Confirmed.
Bad news confirmed.
Our Accent clan member from UK has confirmed it. He gets to choose.
Crazy.
Where we in the US here, we only get the option of Cade, and also if we want Saladin, we got to pay an extra $20, which it'll be out a week or two after Destiny 2 comes out.
Yeah.
It comes out. He comes out the 19th at GameStop, available for purchase.
Something like that. Yeah, I think.
So yeah, about a week or two after Destiny 2 comes out, you'll be able to get little Saladin, and it looks good. Little Saladin, he comes with 2 wolves. I think the price is right for $20.
The price is right.
You know, people are paying $20 for one pop, so you get 3 figures. Then it's cute. It looks good.
They are.
Now, guys, for Destiny 2, you got your Collector's Edition, which comes with a really badass backpack, and the backpack is actually attached to a character, Hawthorne, who's going to be in Destiny 2. All right, supposedly,
cool.
She like left the tower to become like a wilderness guardian, to like be there out on her own and like know how to live out there. So I think she might help us, like, you know, try to survive out there without our stuff, without our vault, without our tower. But before we get into the deeds, let's just go over what each edition has, because there's the collector's edition, which of course comes with the game, the DLC, because there's going to be 2 expansion passes. It comes with a whole bunch of legendary, like a legendary sword, an emote, a whole bunch of extra fun stuff. Not to mention the physical stuff. It comes with a cool Cabal book, some postcards, your backpack, of course. It comes with a solar blanket, a solar-powered USB charger, which is really cool because you can just charge your stuff on the go.
While we're Pokemon going.
My 2 addictions have finally mixed. And then we also get the really cool, because we won't get the regular box. You get the really cool collector's edition box or whatever, the steel book.
Yep.
So the limited edition is basically everything but the backpack and the USB charger, the solar charger, the solar blanket. And that'll go for $100. The collector's edition goes for $250. Now this is US, okay? Then there's a deluxe edition that just comes with the DLC and the game, all right, and that's $80. And then you got your $60 game. So Bungie and Activision have put out a lot of options out there. If you don't want to spend a ridiculous amount of money, but you want, you know, certain amount of perks, you can go ahead and do that. So, on top of all this, right? We're able to pre-order now, and we know what we're gonna get, and we got our trailer, guys. What do you think of the Destiny 2 trailer?
I thought it was great.
I thought it was really funny. It was well done.
It was very well done.
Oh my god!
I think it made us all chuckle. Anyone who obviously was a veteran, you know, who knows and loves these characters, got a huge kick out of it. Anyone who was new that maybe didn't know these characters, or people who played and left who definitely didn't know these characters, aka Angry Joe, Still got, you know, still was amused and still was relatively, you know, interested in the trailer itself.
Yeah, it was a good trailer. They split up people, right? Zavala and a group of Guardians were kind of out in the woods, where Cade and Ikora were, I want to say, in the last city, like in the ruins of the last city.
It, didn't it?
Yeah, and so they're with a group of Guardians too. So they're kind of separated. Right, it looks like they're in different areas of Earth, I want to say, at this point, of old Russia. Now, the Cabal have come in, they have destroyed everything. Me and Gao were like, vault space, and then the Cabal were like, fuck your vaults. So there's absolutely no vault space now. If you thought you had little vault space before, you'll have no vault space in Destiny 2.
You're screwed.
So, and it was just funny, because I felt the same way Cade felt. He was like, your stuff and my stuff, but most importantly, my stuff.
He said what it's like they literally said what
everyone was feeling, right?
Like, my stuff. It's like, well, you're upset about your stuff, you don't even get to fucking keep it.
Well, this is why we don't get to keep it. And I think they did it very well. There were a lot of people that were upset that we would lose all our guns, all our gear, all our progress for Destiny 2.
And they couldn't understand why. They were like, I don't understand
I think,
why.
Gao, you were one of those people, right?
Yes.
So now,
Parker's definitely one of those people. Parker was upset.
Now, after seeing this trailer, does it make you feel better? Like, it makes sense? Like, this is the only way to do it right?
There's a reason.
I never looked at it that
Not
way.
just it's a new game.
Yeah, because
like,
if the Cabal came in and destroyed the tower and they destroyed our vault and they destroyed everything, and we still had access to all our old guns, then it wouldn't have made it. It wouldn't have made it real. The fact that the Cabal came in and destroyed everything that we owned.
So that means we literally have
we don't get that sense of
whatever
loss.
is on us. Because I also saw something that there might be the option that we can take like one gun with us. I don't know. It might have just been like a spam or a hoax. Rumors. But it could also...
Like the gear you're wearing the night before Destiny 2 goes live, that's what carries over.
That's what...
And that's all you get?
And it's because
of...
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? That just made me think, alright, what do I want to have when I...
Cow's really going to have to think about it.
Wouldn't that be awesome, though? Think about it. And then... You log off the night before, and then you're like, yeah, Destiny 2, you go pick up your copy of Destiny 2, you log in, you're like, what? My character's wearing the same shit I was wearing before I logged off on Destiny 1, and that's all you have to start with.
It's like the apocalypse, like that's all, literally,
because the tower's destroyed, everything is gone. That's all you got. Clothes on your back, that's right,
on your fucking back.
So,
wear your favorite shit.
I mean, it'd be cool. I don't know if they would do it, it's not confirmed. But
I'm not going to risk it now.
We're
you
just
put that thought in my head.
We're talking hopes.
I got to get out a pad and paper and
he's got to start thinking about it. Oh man, what shader and what arms are going to look the best?
What clothes for my hunter?
Oh man, guys.
So
Can I bring my lion sweatshirt, or am I going to have to leave it behind?
So they did a great job. I think the trailer was awesome for Destiny 2.
It was.
You know, I can't wait to see the next one. They said they're going to reveal gameplay May 18th. We're going to see Destiny 2 gameplay. Like, I can't wait for that. That's going to be pretty fucking sweet. So, guys, the Destiny 2 hype train is in full motion.
The hype is real.
Yeah, and it's not going to stop until September 8th.
No.
All summer long.
All summer long, guys. So it's going to be awesome. So, and you know what? Because we're talking Destiny 2 already, guys. I'm going to go invisible right now. And guys, I'm going to type out the first beta code, because we're giving away beta codes here. I'm going to type out the first beta code in chat. So guys, if you're watching, keep your eyes on the chat, because I'm going to put out a beta code right now.
In chat, just the code. Not a photo of the code itself.
I'm going to die a lot, guys.
I'm here for you. I'm right by your body. I'm here to keep you alive.
Alright,
I wasn't by you before, but I'm by you now. I'm gonna leave you. You'll be fine.
I'm not leaving him.
There's no enemies around him.
That's why I'm not leaving.
Oh ho ho ho.
All right, guys, here we go. First beta code of the morning is out.
It's out, it's out, it's out.
There you go, guys. There's going to be another one towards the end of the show, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here with us today. Guys, if you do plug in that beta code, guys, would you please do me a favor? Take a picture of it and tag me on Twitter. That's at Soopkichen. That way people can see the victory pick.
And how do you install that beta code? What do you do?
The same way you did.
Oh, you just go into your Bungie account, and then you Bungie/redeem, and then log into your Bungie account, and then redeem the code, and then boom. Don't forget to take a picture for Soopkichen. Soopkichen loves
now,
it.
do they give you another code, or how does that work?
Yeah, they will email you another code for PlayStation closer to the date.
Or Xbox, whatever system.
Or whatever system, what platform you choose.
Yeah,
because PC is an option now.
Which is great, is that these codes are not
yeah, they're not
console exclusive.
Console linked, yeah.
Console linked, yeah.
So you can just choose the console of your pick. So there you go, guys. Have fun with that code. Hopefully someone gets
cool.
it. Yeah. So guys,
that's very cool of you to do that, Soop.
I mean, episode 50, guys. We've been up for 50 episodes. This is insane.
Awesome.
So, and here's to 50 more.
50 more.
Actually, I'm gonna be doing a Cade 6 giveaway.
Yeah, that's sniper.
Closer, I think, to the release of Destiny 2. Maybe in the summertime I'll give away a couple, and then in August I'll give away a couple more. So keep your eyes and ears tuned in for that one, guys, because I'm gonna be giving away beta codes and Cades. So guys, let's keep moving on here with the video game news. Let's rapid fire through this. It's April, which means new games for PS Plus owners. What new games are we going to get, Soopkichen? Well, you guys are going to get Drawn to Death, which looks like an arena shooter. Looks very cool. That's actually, I might be downloading that or adding it to my library because my space is low.
Mine too.
And there's also, are you ready? Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. This one looked kind of weird, but fun, and it, you know, it's one of those games that might not have a story per se, but it looks really fun, and it's apparently a fun co-op game. So I don't know, I might give it a shot. So there you have it, guys. Drawn to Death and Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. Those are your 2 free games for the month of April if you are a PlayStation Plus owner. And let's face it, if you're playing Destiny, you are a PlayStation Plus owner. So there you have it. Guys, Injustice 2, we got to look at Catwoman. She is kicking ass and moving at a speedy pace. She looked really good. They did some Injustice 2 reveal last week. It's looking awesome. She has like a special move where she throws her whip and she basically traps you and drags you on her motorcycle, like with her whip. She's just dragging you behind her. And it looks like it hurts, but it looks really cool.
Reminds me of Date Night.
It reminds me of Day Night. So they're putting a lot of awesome characters in Injustice 2. This is going to be a really fun game, and I think this year is going to be really good for fighting games in particular. With Injustice 2, Marvel's Capcom Infinite, and new Street Fighter, like, It's the day for fight'ems. Gao, you're not much of a fighter man, are you?
I do like Mortal Kombat, and I know it's old school, but another game I was into was Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
But I've Mortal Kombat all the time.
Yo, Bloody Roar was the shit.
Bloody Roar, yes, I remember that.
PlayStation, bring that back,
fun.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, guys. Injustice 2 looks fucking sick.
Of course, I was the Blue Lion.
The Blue Lion. I was Armadillo. Our Ninja Armadillo dude kicked ass. So yeah, guys, there you have it. Injustice 2 is looking very juicy. You know what? This might be a pickup item for Soopkichen. It's looking better and better every time. The first one was superb,
hey,
right?
Let's leave this orb back here.
Okay. The first one was just superb. They did a really good job. So they can only do better for the second one.
Down here. Sorry, guys.
It's fine. We'll be up in a couple seconds, Gal.
All right.
So, guys, let's move away. Well, actually, no. Let's do the last bit of video game news, because that Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game that I was telling you guys about, it got a trailer. It got a trailer, and you can pre-order it now. You can pre-order it now because episode 1 comes out April 18th. That's right, guys, April 18th, and you're gonna be able to play. It looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks a lot of fun. They've added
good games.
They do good games. They added the tone of the movie to it, so they've got that old school rock music, and they've kind of got the dialogue. And Thanos is the bad guy, and he looks really good. The game in general looks really good. And like you said, Gao, Telltale does really good with their games. The Batman one, the Walking Dead series, of course,
Walking Dead,
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Tether. So
did you know they did a Back to the Future?
Yeah, they did a Back to the Future too. Yep. So
and Wolves Among Us.
Wolves Among Us, which I didn't play, but guys, go ahead, check it out. April 18th. I think I'm gonna wait. I wait. I don't go episode by episode. I wait till they all come out and they're on one disc.
One beautiful little
one beautiful little package for me.
Yep.
I like it. I like it that way. I can get to play. It's like binge watching, you know. It's like I want to play it all at once.
Don't break that orb, Soop.
Oh, Soop.
Leave it there. Leave it there.
Okay.
Leave it there.
Okay, Gal says. Okay.
Okay. So guys, let's move away from video game news and let's go into the next segment of the morning, Cinema Madness. And of course, this is where we go over our movie news. And guys, Batgirl, all right, DC, Warner Brothers, they're ready to do Batgirl, and they are ready to sign on. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Joss Whedon.
Really?
Right, creator of Firefly.
Really?
Writer, director of the Avengers. They want him for a Batgirl movie.
Because they understand that he can actually have good character development, good story.
I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but let's not forget, The Flash has lost a number of directors due to creative differences.
I know.
Is Joss Whedon going to get into some creative differences?
Oh, fuck yes he will. Because he writes shit the way that he
Warner
writes
Brothers
it, and that's
won't
how
let
life
him
goes.
do something, and so, you know, this could be... And let's talk about The Flash for just a hot second, because they are rewriting the Flash script again. Again. So, and still doesn't have a director. Still no director for Flash, getting rewritten. But hey, we're going to sign on Joss Whedon to do this Batgirl movie.
Josh is probably like...
yeah, so I don't know.
He's like, whatever you want, guys.
I don't know how he feels about it.
Whatever you want.
So it's definitely interesting. It's Warner Brothers DC over there is making some bold choices there. So I mean, I guess you can't really stop, right? You have to keep moving forward. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think they should just finish a movie.
I think they have too much on their plate and they're piling on more right now.
Yeah.
It's like a buffet.
Yeah, it is.
They got their eyes wide open. They're like, oh man, I want this and this.
And their eyes are way bigger than their fucking stomachs.
Yeah, I think that's the case. So you guys think this whole Joss Whedon thing is going to fall through, and at the end, there's going to be a whole different director and writer for this Batgirl movie?
Maybe.
Could be the case.
Could be.
Well, let's go on to happier news. Well, I don't know how much happier, but you know, it's dark, spooky happy, because we also got the It trailer, didn't we, Gal?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
And that looked super spoopy. So,
yes,
you were worried about curry.
Yeah.
Not spicy curry either.
I mean, keep in mind that was a classic. He did a good.
He did a good job. It was a classic. Yes, it was beautiful. Look, it's out of King Graham. But this new clown is just super creepy. I think they did a good job. They're doing it in 2 parts. They're doing the movie in 2 parts, part 1 and part 2, which I think is cool. They are. Yes, they are.
I didn't know that.
They are.
Isn't that cool? I think that's awesome. So, guys, it looks very creepy. It definitely had me spooked. All right, I was definitely spooked. So, I think it's going to be something definitely worth watching in theaters.
How many people are going to be walking around? They all float. They all float.
They all float. Yeah, it's gonna be a hardcore Halloween costume once the movie comes out.
Oh my god!
You're gonna see him everywhere this Halloween.
Yep.
You remember
You're
Tim Curry's, and you've seen a lot of them, but now this guy with the new do, that's just gonna be crazy.
So you're gonna be seeing a lot of these. Guys, it looks great. We go high notes and low notes. Let's go back to low note now. Spider-Man, guys. Guys. So, Sony is kind of, to be specific, okay? Amy Pascal has stated that the way Disney, Marvel, and Sony all came together to share Spider-Man was a wonderful thing, and it was great that the studios decided to find a contract that they could all work with. But she said it's something that might never happen again. Now, right now, Sony, Marvel, and Disney are still obligated to do, because Homecoming is coming out, they're still obligated to do a second Spider-Man movie after Homecoming. And then, of course, the cameos in Avengers Infinity War and the second Avengers movie. But then after that, Sony is under no contract to keep lending Marvel Spider-Man.
There's a series of old missile
Now,
silos near the bunker. I've got reports
Spider-Man before Marvel was
Sounds like the place to be.
from okay to bad, right? Because the first Maguire Spider-Man movies, they were okay. They weren't horrible. Spider-Man 3 was horrible. And then the Andrew Garfield, it got progressively worse. And then Sony and Marvel made a deal. They shared Spider-Man, and we were like, yes, Spider-Man is going to be done the right way. And it was. And now Sony is because of the way the contract is set up, Sony is seeing the money from Spider-Man Homecoming. They are getting the money from the ticket sales and everything, except the merchandise. The toys, all that stuff, that's going to Marvel, all right? So now Sony, I guess, I don't know, is it greed? Are they seeing more money? And they're like, yo, we're kind of losing out on this toy money.
Exactly. That's why they wouldn't let us, why they wouldn't let Marvel even use them in the first place, because they thought that they could make, it's all money. I'm sorry, it's money. Again, a little cranky.
It's all money and greed.
It's all money and greed.
That's it.
There's no reason that Spider-Man should be separated
from the Marvel universe, from the Marvel Studios, from
Marvel.
Disney. It's Marvel.
This is a
It's
Marvel
not Sony
character.
Spider-Man, it's
Exactly.
Marvel
Sony, you
Spider-Man.
can fuck off.
They're like, well, we own Spider-Man.
Well, you can fuck off.
Well, we're gonna fuck off, and we're gonna take Spider-Man.
Well, whatever. You're not gonna make that money from it, you fuckers.
Well, they
Yes.
have high hopes because they are this Venom movie. The Venom movie that's going to come out October of 2018. They've already put a date on it. Doesn't have a writer or a director yet, but they've already casted. Are you guys ready for it? Zac Efron as Eddie Brock.
Are you talking about that little Disney?
Yeah, the
star
Disney
child?
kid. Yeah, well, he's all older
I know. He's
and
like
buff now.
he's like a tween. Well, he's like
Is
a.
he the one that plays in those
He's like-
neighbor movies?
Yes, he's like 28,
He's
29
in his
now.
20s. He's not my age.
What are you talking? Yes, yes.
He's not
Yes.
my age.
No, he's not your age, Gal. But he is in his mid-20s.
Mid-20s or late 20s.
Mid-20s to late 20s.
Mid-20s.
Yes. I mean, I know he's like not a child anymore. He's like a young, handsome man that many ladies find very attractive. Yes.
I know how that feels.
And he's confirmed it. Like, he went on his Twitter and he's like, yo, working out to be Eddie Brock in Venom. Like, getting ready to fit into the Venom suit. Like,
We'll see.
so Sony, they're like, this rated R Venom movie, it's going to bring us even more money.
Is it?
And then after that, we're going to get Spider-Man back and nothing can go wrong. And then, oh, God, everything goes wrong.
One more note.
But,
Let's go get it.
guys, what do you think? Like, you think this is a bad move on Sony's part? I mean, obviously, I do. What do you guys think?
Yeah, big time.
Like,
on the are we back to the Spider-Man thing, or are we talking about this little
the Spider-Man thing.
Venom
No,
child?
Spider-Man. No, Venom Child is. I have no problem with Venom Child. Obviously, you do.
I don't have a problem with it. He's not a bad actor.
No, he's not a bad actor.
And
Gals
so
just
I'm
see
gonna
Neighbors. I haven't.
I'm gonna give him, a chance. Everyone sees him as a sweet little whatever boy. Maybe he wants to be a man now. So.
I mean, he's done other movies besides
know.
High School Musical.
But he's done like bro movies. He's done fraternity stuff where he's like a college student.
He's like a bro.
Where he's a bro. And that's he's in
They
those
always
tight
get
little
cast to
t-shirts.
do that at that age.
Yeah, exactly.
So
he was prime for the piggin.
That's the last
So.
security protocols.
Yeah, this you guys. I mean, Marvel was obviously doing the heavy lifting, right? Because they were out there looking for the right person to cast as Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
They were writing the script for Homecoming. They were
And Sony's just picking up on this money.
right, and Sony was basically like, "Okay, we're on board for the ride." But now you guys think you're ready to like drive this car? I think you guys need to sit in passenger and just keep collecting your money, and let the fans be happy with what
Yeah,
Marvel's
you need to
putting
shut
out.
the fuck up.
Like, I understand you guys want to take the reins. Spider-Man's your character, but guys, you guys are gonna fuck up. Like, everyone wants to do what Marvel's doing. That's what everyone
That's why,
wants.
and exactly. It's like, are you not learning from DC?
Sony wants to build a Spider-Man universe, like a whole universe around Spider-Man.
Just
like,
one character?
We're gonna do a Venom movie. We're gonna do a Spider-Man movie. We're gonna do the Black Cat movie because Black Cat's a Spider-Man character. We're gonna do the Sable movie, the Silver Sable, because that's a Spider-Man character, and these all characters that can have their own solo movies. So we're gonna do them. That's just money, and then we're gonna do a movie where they're all together, just like the Avengers. Like, everyone wants this. They want that money, but they. I don't know, guys.
They don't know. what
Everyone
they're doing.
wants that Marvel Disney money, but Disney is a monster that is to be reckoned with, and it took them years
to be this.
Years.
Exactly. It's like
Years.
you think that you can just start a clan and have a bazillion fucking people.
Everyone
No,
just
X
wants
has
to
been
do it
going
right
for
away.
years.
That's what everyone wants. They're like, well, we're gonna put out 3 superhero movies this year, 3 next year, and then boom, the super mega movie the year after that. Yes, we're gonna make so much money. Marketing will be great. We'll make toys. We'll make pajamas for the kids. Pajamas for the kids, see? With our characters, see? $20 for some pajama pants, see? Okay, so it's madness at this point. But let's move away from money and greed. Let's move on to the last bit here of cinema news before we go into our last segment of the morning. But guys, Pacific Rim Uprising. So Pacific Rim 2.
Specific.
Yep.
Specific.
Yes, Uprising.
in specific Pacific Rim.
Specific. Yep.
It's done shooting, guys. It's done filming. Stephen D.
Oh my
Knight
God.
has officially said yes. He's officially stated on his Twitter that it's done. He's done filming. It's time to go to post. It's time to fix it up, and then boom, it'll be out. How excited are you guys for Pacific Rim? Because I am very
I
excited.
am.
I
too.
like the first one a lot. I went to go see it in 3D. I remember when like the kaiju grew wings and picked up the fucking Jaeger,
True.
and it went up into the sky. And just watching that in 3D, Gao, was just some of the most beautiful things I've seen in my lifetime. My eyes were. It was great. It was a great scene, and to see it in 3D just made it even better. So Pacific Rim 2, you bet your ass I'm a spring for 3D. So it's done filming, Gao. I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it?
I mean, that's the only way to see a movie now is 3D.
I don't know about every
There are
movie, but
some
there are
movies
definitely
that do
some
not
that
need to be
do
seen
not need
in
to see in
3D,
3D. Okay.
like at all.
Well, then you just wait for it to come out on DVD.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
I'm saying if you're going to the movies, you might as well see it in 3D.
might as well see it in 3D. This is very true. Spring for the 3D.
Why pay for a bigger screen of something that's coming out on DVD?
This is also true. So guys, let's go into our last segment here. Last segment of the morning, which of course is the walking filler.
Oh, that filler.
Oh,
Did I
that
go the wrong way?
filler. You might have. Where are you? Shug's behind me. I don't know, Gal.
Oh, either. I don't know where to go.
I know,
So-
it happens when you don't have
Oh, there we
really
go.
good-
I'm right. There they are.
Walking Filler, guys, we recap our episode, or the last week's episode of The Walking Dead. And, of course, we give you our thoughts. So, recap.
And best
All right,
wishes.
still getting
Jesus fuck. Sasha is killing herself, and boy, is it taking a long-ass time.
And boy, is it taking a long ass time.
So, of course, we saw that Eugene gave her the pills, the night-night pills. So she takes the night-night pills, alright? Negan basically tells her what the plan is and what's going to happen. She negotiates Negan down, right? Because Negan's like, we're going to go there, we're going to kill a certain amount of people. And Sasha's like,
no idea.
One
you know, no. She's like, no one has to die. And then Negan was like, well, just one. Let's just do one. And then she agrees. She's like, okay, one. But, of course, she's talking about herself. Because she knows she's going to kill herself. So, Negan's bright idea is to, like, put her in a coffin. That way he can show to Rick that, hey, she could be dead, but I didn't kill her. This is a sign of good faith.
Did you find the high priest?
But
He gives her the option
Not exactly.
to not ride.
he does. He gives her the option to not ride in the
That's
coffin.
disgusting.
And she wants
But
to
she
ride.
wants to ride because it's
She'll die in
perfect.
there. Well, she knows it's going to be a couple of hours to get there.
Right. So, you know, Eugene gives her an iPod with some jams, and she jams out. And the scenes where she's, like, in the coffin,
are really weird.
they're really weird. Like, you know, they were really weird.
Her like heavy breathing
were
and
heavy-
her like mouth kind of opening just a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you know what was going on, right?
She was dying.
She was
I understand,
dying.
Right.
But
Was she flicking the bean?
no.
I don't know.
Thinking about Abraham? Was that what it was? I don't know. You know, it looked really weird. That the way they shot it, it was really weird. Because she was like flashing back to Abraham, and she was in the coffin, panting and sweating.
Oh.
You know what? It looked really weird. So she's flashing back. She's in the coffin.
I'm down.
I see.
Rick, he's got the garbage people, the yard people. They're all set. They're ready to fight Negan. They're geared up. They've blocked the road. They've loaded a truck with C4 and dynamite, and they're gonna blow the shit out of Negan as soon as he gets here. So they're all ready and geared up. All right, and it takes us pretty much the whole fucking episode to get here, because we see flashbacks with Sasha. We see Negan getting ready to go to Alexandria.
Shanks.
We also see Ezekiel and a group of the Kingdom people. What seems to be like doing a trip across, so to go somewhere. They end up in Alexandria, but they don't really tell you that. They're just walking about. And then we also see Maggie like deciding with Jesus that, hey, we have to grab a group of people and we have to go to Alexandria too. So we see that, but we don't see Maggie travel. The only people we kind of see travel is Ezekiel and the Kingdom people.
Yeah.
They meet up with Morgan. They pick up Morgan again. Carol's all gun-ho for fighting Negan now. Everyone's groovy. Carol.
Oh, he's
So-
enraged.
Eugene gets to the gates of Alexandria, and he kind of tells Rick and the others, like, hey, there's another way. You don't have to fight. You don't have to do this. And that's when the tables turn. All the junkyard people point their guns at all the Alexandria people and take them pretty much hostage. Negan arrives at the gate, starts spewing his shit, and Negan talking is just my favorite part of any Walking Dead episode. Just the shit that comes out of his mouth is hilarious sometimes. And is just such a well-written character, but he's always been, in the comics. So, I've always said he killed my favorite character, Glenn, but then he became my favorite character. So, Negan is traveling with Sasha. He gets to the front of the gate. He opens up the gate, or he makes Dwight and what's his face, put the coffin right side up, and Rick wants confirmation that Sasha is okay before he tells his people to put down their guns and to just give up.
Looking to build a hive slave army.
So Negan's like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. He like goes to open up the coffin, and boom, comes out Walker Sasha. Walker Sasha. So she comes out and she's like chomping at him, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, his face was the best.
He falls back, and that's when Carl takes the opportunity to turn around and pop the dude that was holding the gun to the back of Carl's head. He went pop, pop, and then he popped
Carl
the dude.
was on it.
Carl saw opportunity and he struck so quick.
So quick, so hard. Like, and then everyone else like realized what Carl was doing.
And
but
they
Carl's character,
except Rick, motherfucker.
That can't take down a woman.
Like this tall, skinny woman. Like, nothing personal. She maybe could have been a little stronger, but Rick was down low. All he had to do was turn around and come up and like knock her right underneath the chin, like chin.
Or take his left hand and grab the gun, lift it up, take his right hand and uppercut her in the chin, and she's down.
We've seen him fight. Like, you're a police officer. I know you know how to.
How do you not know how to disarm this lady, Rick? It's true.
I was like, what?
Like, your son is smarter than you. Did you lose all of your fighting skills? Did Carl get them? Because Carl, like, he was on it. Like, I was like, yo, I want to rewatch that again.
Hey, let's go to the tower.
Who's on it? Oh, you're fire team leader, Gauzy.
Okay, I'll take us over.
Yep. So
back to the tower.
So they fight, but it's kind of a losing fight, right? Because
It'd be a shame to lose it.
Because Negan's men have moved in, and they've Rick got shot. Okay, Rick got shot, and then he got kicked down to the ground, and then everyone was captured. Rick, Carl, they were on their knees. Negan was getting ready to baseball the shit out of Carl's head and watch Rick.
Oh my God! Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna do it in one. I'm gonna try real hard to do it in one swing too, because I like your kid. So like, and he's got his bat up. He's ready. He's coming down to swing. And then boom, fucking tiger comes out of nowhere. Starts fucking mauling the guy next to Negan.
It was really great.
Negan was like, oh shit.
Negan's face.
It was great.
Once again. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
He was not ready. Like twice he wasn't ready.
Twice was caught off guard.
Yeah.
And
well, yeah, because after Sasha, he was like, plan B. And yo, it's like, did you have a plan C for this kitty?
Yo, I know.
No.
So
but I do have a question about that kitty, so keep going.
Okay, so fucking kitty fights. Ezekiel and his men come in. They start blasting the shit out of the saviors. And then from the other side of Alexandria comes Maggie with her people from the hilltop.
Right?
And she kind of reminded me, didn't she look like fucking Leon Kennedy when she came storming in there with her jacket and her fucking handgun?
Yeah. Leona Kennedy.
And that was awesome. So the last 10 minutes of The Walking Dead were really good.
Yeah, they were.
Were what every Walking Dead episode should be.
Needed to be.
So, Negan and his dudes, they retreated. They got away. The junkyard people, a lot of them got away. Some of them got killed, but a lot of them got away. Including the main girl, the leader of the junkyard.
Yeah, who wanted to lay with Rick.
Who wanted to lay with
Rick.
Rick.
I lay with you
She
after.
wanted to lay with him, yeah.
I lay with you after.
He's like, yeah, I don't think so.
Oh my God, his face was like, girl.
He goes, man, this world is bad enough.
So there you go.
Seriously?
That episode ends with Negan getting his people hyped and ready for war, and Rick and everyone kind of banding together, and they're getting ready for war. And of course, season 8 will be the coming of
October.
All Out War. October? This October?
Yep.
There you go. All Out War, guys. And All Out War was a big comic book event. So, and it was some of my favorite Walking Dead reading material. All Out War is going to be good, and what comes after All Out War is going to be even better.
Even better.
So,
if
you ever get there. Now, here's my question, because I saw this article and I couldn't get the specifics on it, so I can't go too much into detail. There's an article talking about how season 8 next season is going to be, it's going to have more action, it's going to have more story, it's going to be less filler, more protein.
They've been watching our show.
Now, do you think that they've lost money?
I feel
because of
I
ratings.
think they've lost viewers. Yeah.
Now, do you think that'll affect what next season looks like?
Yes.
Like, will they have less money to do more CGI kitty shots? Will they have less money to hire less extras so we won't see on screen like 40 versus 40 gunfights?
Exactly.
If an all-out war, I don't know, because we're going to need a lot of people for that.
Yeah,
which is what
but
I'm saying.
That's what we're
Do you-
like.
that's why we're asking. Like,
They-
do you
they
think?
fucked
I don't
up
think
this
so. I don't think
season.
so.
You
I
don't think the
so. I
fact
don't
that they
think
dragged out season 7 might have affected what season 8 is going to look like and end up like?
I drastically think
no.
it does.
I don't think so. I
think
think
so?
they're going to bite the bullet and take it back where it's supposed to be and up those ratings.
Up those ratings.
And they're not going to up those ratings if they come out with subpar stuff. So,
Yeah.
Exactly, and I understand that that's the argument that the writers are trying to say, whoever, but as the studio, I'd be like, I'm sorry guys, like you fucked up hard, and people look at numbers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't
and I
care
think the studio
that,
execs
they
will be
still
like, we'll
have
give you
certain
one more
viewers.
chance.
Yeah, like they got themselves to a point that they could not keep the momentum, and it's one of those like, sorry, you wanted this many viewers, you wanted this much, like you should have kept with things.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that the
But they'll
studio...
argue that fact too, that they'll bring back the viewers, just don't mess with anything, and we'll give them a better script. And if we don't do it this time, then
Well,
you
I
can make
also
your
I understand the drama of artistic differences. Very often, writers are like, "Hey, this is how many episodes it should take," and of course, the studio is like, "We'll stretch it out and make it longer because we want more viewers." And then, in the end of the day, the studio is going to be like, "Why didn't you provide?"
Yeah.
It's your fault, and it's like, "Yo, I'm doing what you told me to do, even though I told you that wouldn't work." It's like, we all understand what corporate is like.
No.
oh yeah. But I don't think it's going to suffer. I don't. I think that would be an even bigger mistake if they did that.
Yeah, well,
But this is how things tank.
I guess we'll see. We've got October, and then the first episode's got to be.
If the first episode does not get the viewers back and create the buzz,
It's
and
got to
talk,
set the tone.
Yeah, it will set
does,
the tone.
it does.
Especially, I know for someone like myself, like I'm going to be like, can we not add this segment to the show? Because what happens if it does tank? Then we have to sit through the whole thing. Like, this was already a very frustrating season. And maybe, hey, hopefully this is just the downfall, but last season and the season before, it slowly started downfalling, and this is just like the I told you so. So if it doesn't,
and this is the reason why I started watching The Walking Dead again, because I was reading the Negan story, like everything season 7. I was reading that while you guys were watching The Governor season 3.
yeah, I remember. Yep.
So, just think about that timeline. So there's a lot of material, from if Negan was around while you guys were filming The Governor, like there's a lot more material, and I don't know why they spent so much time, like after The Governor, why they spent so much time milking those episodes in between.
They did. When they could have gone to something that has so much more information, that has so much story.
But I like Negan as a character in the comics, so I was like, you know what, they're going to do Negan. That's going to be awesome. I want to tune in for that. I want to see how they do Negan. And not only that, they casted Jeffrey Dean Morgan, which is a really good actor. And I was excited when he was cast as Negan. I was like, yes.
I can't picture anybody else being Negan.
I was like, this is awesome. So, and he's done a great job, and I think he's
Yeah,
the only
he
reason
has.
I tune in every week, is because I want my Negan. Okay.
And so when they don't show him, you...
Yeah. So when there's an episode without Negan, like I fall asleep. But it doesn't have to be that way. They can pick up like Rick and Carl and Michonne and Maggie. They're all they're all interesting characters. Have them do something interesting. Like, you know, Star Wars didn't make Star Wars money by making cool characters like Darth Vader and then having them sit in a
doing
living room in front of
nothing
in
with
front of a
them.
fire reading books. Well, you know what, Darth Vader, you know, he doesn't feel he wants to do things with the Force anymore. He's just gonna sit in a little Death Star just outside the Death Star and read some books.
Just outside the Death Star. And he wants to be left alone.
And he wants to be left
okay?
alone. Like, you know,
He
you
was so glad when he went spiraling into space.
yeah, you have rich characters, you know, give them rich storylines and things to do. It's all there. The material is all there, you know. You don't have to like rack your brain trying to come up with oh, what's this week's episode of The Walking Dead gonna be? Oh no, we have all these characters. Who are we gonna write in? Oh, maybe we'll just do 20 minutes of them walking around in the forest, flashing back to when they had a life. Guys, there's material there. Okay, there's no need to.
Guys.
There's no need to drag this out for the amount of time. Hopefully season 8 picks up. Hopefully season 8
We've gone
is
through enough. We've gone through enough. I just have two questions.
good.
One, how did Dwight get back with them?
How did Dwight get back with?
With who?
Negan.
With Negan?
When did
He
Dwight
left.
get back to Negan?
He said that he was gonna
He left.
leave.
He like covertly left and came back.
But he's the one who put the trees down. That tree,
Okay.
like all those trees
All right.
in the passage.
All
So
right.
he did that, met back up with them.
all right, I missed that. Okay, my other question.
Go ahead.
How did Kitty know who was Negan
I said the
and who
same
wasn't?
thing. I said the same
Sugar had the same
thing.
question.
I was like, yo, did they train this kitty to know who's good and bad? I was like, yo, I'd so be scared. I would not be, like, I would be by Ezekiel's side. Because, you know, like,
I
that's
mean, if he
its
let
owner.
that tiger go, that tiger is going to grab the first thing that moves.
Exactly. So it was one of those, good luck. Bye, kitty. I thought the whole time, that's what I was saying. The entire
It's
time.
just like,
I was like, this
Trish
kitty,
and I both
yo.
looked at each other. We went, how do you know to go for? How do you know that was Negan's guy?
Exactly. I think literally Ezekiel just let him go and hoped for the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Hope
Kept
for
his
the
fingers
best.
crossed big time.
Oh, the kitty.
You know, I think it was one of those things.
But I am
go ahead.
glad that nobody shot the kitty.
Yes.
Because then Walking Dead would have been over for me. Right there. I would have tuned out.
Oh
And
my
I would have
God,
went to
that
Animal
shit-
Planet
shit
and
was
watched
so
all.
funny. No,
What
and
was the mall count? 2 on the kitty? 3?
Two.
Two?
Two
Yeah,
malls. Two malls.
Dude, and it was really funny when the kitty was like really ripping his teeth in. I was like, oh my goodness. They did well. They did well with the kitty. Like, I was
They
like,
did.
that's what it looks like when we
I was
watch
just like, how did
documentaries.
it know who to go to? That's my only thing.
Right? Like when I watch my kitties fucking chewing on some shit, that's what they look like. Attack. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was good.
it was really good. So I think, like I said, the cat looked good.
Yeah.
Like CGI wise, it looked really good.
It
When
looks
it
great.
pounced,
It
when it was
did.
attacking, when it was physically mauling on the dude.
Yes.
Like, that
it
looked good.
came out, you were like, yo, that shit's almost
And he was like
real.
tugging away. Now, I thought the question that you were gonna ask, Gow, is how does the kitty like eat infected and not get infected himself? Because he doesn't.
I haven't seen any animals infected at all, though. Have you?
No,
No.
I haven't.
Because we've seen birds, we've seen like all of
We've
you
seen
know,
Dogs.
deer, we've seen dogs.
Yeah.
none of them are
nobody's
affected.
None of
infected.
them have been infected.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is, but animals don't seem to get it.
It's a human only
It's
thing.
a human only thing.
So maybe they should start looking at animals for the cure.
Maybe, but you know, it's The Walking Dead. That could be a whole season.
They're just trying to stay
Some
alive
animal
right now,
DNA, get some animal blood and DNA into us, and then it will be like real life bloody roar.
Yeah, well, maybe if we had a real scientist and not just like Eugene who pretends he's a scientist.
I know, right?
I'm not a scientist, but I play one on TV. But I pretend to play one on TV.
And not very well.
So yeah, I mean, again, they said season 8 was going to be better. Hopefully it is, because there's a lot of all-out war is really exciting. Okay, just the back and forth, Rick and the two towns, the Hilltop and the Kingdom, taking out the Negan outpost strategically, and then what I think is going to be the mid-season finale for season 8, because Rick is kind of winning the war, and Negan finds out quite the devious way to get the upper hand in the war. So I think that's going to be the mid-season finale, because they're going to do a mid-season finale. Let's face it, guys.
They always do.
They always do. So I hopefully All Out War spans the next. They have enough war. They have enough material in All Out War that it could span the next season and not have a ridiculous amount of filler. There's enough material there.
So that means no filler.
That means no filler, and that means don't drag out All Out War into 2 seasons.
Don't do it.
The war with Negan has to be 1 season.
If you fuck it up.
If you split that up into 2, I guarantee you're going to lose viewers. So many.
It would be so long. Like The Walking Dead, like...
That's my only fear at this point. Is that there's enough material there to make 1 season, but AMC could totally throw in filler and make it 2. Oh, that's right. And I remember your tone was so much different when we started this segment. Guys, that's it for this show.
I know.
You might never hear us talking about
argue,
it ever
though.
again. We'll find out.
I hope that day never comes, because
they're good characters. I like the characters.
It was
a
great
Negan is so
show.
nice. And the way Negan is gonna like evolve and progress as a character, like it's so good. Oh man, God, I think you just need to pick up the comic books. I'm just gonna get
Right?
you some
You need
Walking
to just
Dead.
stop relying on TV
I'm gonna
and...
get you the companion. You can sit on your toilet seat or when you go use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, there you have it. That'll be it. That's this episode. That is The Walking Dead Companion. It's like 800 pages. It's like a fucking phone book thick. It has all the Walking Deads in there. You go ahead, have a sit on the John and
Read it up.
Read it up. No filler, Gow. No filler.
No filler.
So.
oh, filler.
So guys, let's do plugs here. Gow, where can the internet people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at DJJGowRocks, or you can find me on Facebook at Dave Jersey, Plattsburgh, New York. Check out my stuff, go to my photos, pick a picture. Let me know what you think.
And your Twitter's at DJJGow. Not
At DJJGow.
Rocks. I know you rock, buddy.
I do!
Sugah, where can people find you?
At Adela Red. Adela Red rocks.
I knew you were going to say that.
All right.
The Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter.
All right, guys. I am Soopkichen. That's SOOPKICHEN. You guys can find me on Twitch, on YouTube, on Instagram. Sugah takes these snazzy pictures. And on Twitter at Soopkichen Rocks. Yeah.
We should all change our handles.
We should all change our handles for the day.
I think it's awesome. Exit rocks.
So, guys, thank you for tuning in. However it is that you tune in, whether it's live here on Twitch or later on YouTube. Guys, keep your eyes open on the Twitter too, because I'll be doing more beta code giveaways.
Yes, like now.
Like now, like the last one that's going up in chat now.
Yes,
Okay, like now.
dude.
Who wants it? Who
Look at
wants
Gow
it?
jumping over there.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
I
I'm so
know, it's like
excited!
you
I'm so excited! Oh my goodness!
can't leave
oh
them
my
hanging
goodness,
anymore.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
All right, guys. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week, where we're gonna bring you all the details as far as Atheon.
Yeah,
Atheon is
today in a half an hour we're going in.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you, and we'll see you.
Can I
next
say
week.
something?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Gal.
Did you give the second beta code of the day?
It's going
It's
out
going
right
out
now.
right now.
Okay.
You're not typing.
All right.
What'd you need to say, Gow?
That was it.
That was it.
That was it. Okay.
That was it.
Can I?
Except goodbye.
Except,
Goodbye, everybody.
Except, bye.
Bye, guys.